The average American lives 76 years, and throughout that lifespan, they spend on average a total of $3.3 million. That's to give you a little perspective for this thought experiment. Let's say that everyone is born with $10 million in their bank account. Everyone. And throughout the rest of your life, you get no more money. You can't work for more, and you can't be given more. It could never be above $10 million. You can spend the $10 million however you want, but when your bank account reaches $0, you die. No, you can't just refrain from spending money either, because let's take it a step further and say that emotions and experiences cost money. If you don't spend any money, you have neither experiences nor emotions, so you're not really alive unless you spend money. What do you choose to spend your money on? Well, you have to buy necessities like food, clothing, and medicine because you can still die from other causes besides running out of money. So let's call that the investment portion, which would be under a third of it given the average American expenditure. As for the rest of your money, over 2/3, what type of emotions and experiences do you purchase? You obviously want to live a good life, right? So, do you buy $500,000 worth of anxiety? No, that would be a huge waste of money, wouldn't it? How about $5 million worth of love? What would that look like? I bet the love store would be very popular. $2 million worth of excitement. Sounds good to me. $1 million worth of wonder. I like that a lot. $1 million worth of joy. Of course, no-brainer. Those are the types of purchases I could see you making. But what about $3 million worth of hatred? Why would you even set foot inside the hatred store? What about $2 million worth of disgust? Would you buy $5 million of contempt, paranoia, or fear? I don't see why you would. Such stores would go out of business very quickly. After all, you only have a limited amount of money, and once you spend it all, you die. Why would you spend your money on hate rather than love, on fear rather than joy, on disgust rather than pleasure? But that's exactly what we do. Every single one of us is born with a limited bank account of time. And how are you spending that time? Are you spending it on things that bring you anxiety and hatred, or are you spending it on joy and love? You have a finite amount to spend, and when you run out, you die. In order to have the most time possible, you might have to invest some of it doing things you don't want to do, like going to work or exercising. But beyond that, how are you spending your limited bank account of time, which only ticks down? It never ticks up. Even worse, when it comes to money, at least you know how much you have left, so you can judge more accurately what you can afford to purchase. Not so with your bank account of time, which can run out tomorrow. You don't have the total, so spending well what you have is of the utmost importance. Maybe you have 12,000 days left in your bank account of time. That sounds like a lot. It's about 33 years. So maybe you feel like it's not a big deal to waste a day here and a day there. But what about when you only have 50 days left? Or 20 days? How important will those days be? And will you even know it when you're living them? Will it matter then that you wasted so many days when you were younger, when you thought you could afford to waste them? What are you doing? Are you purchasing contempt and disgust with your time? If you are, you're wasting whatever you have left in your dwindling bank account. It's the only thing you truly have, and you're spending it every single day until it runs out. So are you spending it well, or are you wasting it?